back again. You're probably sick of seeing this face. Still trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. But yeah, just gonna wing it. Probably gonna talk about. I'll have some constructive criticism as well from my lovely girlfriend and my lovely mother. Is trying not to put the mic like this to cover the face. So I'll try to have it maybe out here. Yeah, you can still see me. Still see this beautiful. But yeah, I was just gonna do a little video on my top three favorite Premier League ballers that aren't from the club that I support, which is the lovely, grey, treacherous, terrible to support Manchester United. So I was thinking about doing Wonder Kid videos, but then I was trying to think. The only Wonder Kids I can think of right now in the Premier League, and Wonder Kid is a strong word. It's like Jude Bellingham's a Wonder Kid. And there's none of them in the Prem at the moment. But I couldn't really think of any other Wonder Kids. Sorry if I keep doing this. The earphones keep popping out because my eardrums. I was born with abnormally large eardrums, so that's just getting sucked in. So try not to swallow the AirPods or earplugs, whatever they're called. But sorry, I'm going off topic. Gonna try talk about ballers, Prem ballers, maybe some outside the Prem that I would rate highly or just loved watching when I was younger or in the last couple of years. First player we're gonna go for that I haven't seen in the Prem, I think is last season with Man City. I know, tough to take United fans saying he enjoyed watching a Man City player. If you're one of these fans that loves your club, obviously every fan loves their club. Some days I don't love United, but and you can't appreciate another good footballer, then you can't. That's just a bad. You're just a bad football fan. I love football, and then I love United. I think these days I used to love United more than I love football. Or he's probably one of those arrogant United fans, you know. But sorry, I'm procrastinating. First player that I highly rate from City, David Silva. The reason I say David Silva is I don't think there's been a player before him or after him in the last probably 3-4 years that has been able to replicate the way he moves. And I think the closest player is a player with the same name, with the name counterpart, Bernardo Silva, off City again. City are just great at doing business, but David Silva is he was just untouchable. I think I think I heard Carragher say before, it's like you're trying to tackle dust. It's just 1 second he's there and then 1 second he's gone. Like, it's just impossible to. He just seemed to he just controlled the game, or it was like a magician had him, like a fucking on strings. It was like someone was puppeteering him to be the perfect player. Small, didn't look athletic in the slightest. Fun fact, he's half Japanese. Bet you didn't know that. But yeah, could have played for Japan through his Japanese mother. Shout out to all my Japanese friends. There's a tsunami going on. But yeah, so David Silva, absolute baller. Can't really say much more, can you? I would say I'm gonna do this in each. I'm gonna rate them out of 10. The next three players, well, the next two after David Silva. I'd say David Silva is in almost a category of his own. Like, there's nobody who was that good. Like, there just wasn't. Yeah, he's just untouchable. He was just untouchable. Completely. He just floated. He looked like he kind of hovered on the grass. He was almost very similar to Messi, the way Messi dribbles. He was obviously not as good as Messi, but he was fast over short distances, really silky. Don't know, yeah, he was just absolutely deadly. I'll rate David Silva out of 10. That sounds sus. Mega sus. But I would rate David Silva out of 10 on football technicality, football ability. Out of 10 on, I'm going to be strict on this. For players, it doesn't really get much better. I'd say 9.73412. Like, it doesn't really get better than that, to be honest. Well, you could get 9.741276432. But I would say he's just unbelievable. Sorry. This video is probably not going to be great. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing. But yeah, so I'd say David Silva, definitely up there for the next player that I would say who was good. I have this love for like players that look like they're just not that good, but on their day were just class. Another one, an Arsenal player, French striker, won the World Cup, has basically, I think he's won everything except the Premier League. Oh no, I think did he win the? No, did he win the Prem? The player is Olivier Giroud, the silky, tall Frenchman who could score scorpion kicks and fucking bicycle kicks, and he's like 6'3", tall French lad. Didn't look like he could play football at all. None of, in fact, Olivier Giroud didn't go pro. I think till he was about 22, 23. I'm 21. Still have time. You might see me playing for United next year. Hopefully not, because I'd rather not play for United because it's an absolute poison club at the moment. But yeah, Giroud, it's just, I used to love watching Giroud play for Arsenal. Even though, obviously, I'm not a big Arsenal fan. I don't really like Arsenal, especially in the last couple of years when they've been knocking on the door to win the Prem. But before that, when they weren't really a big title challenger, I used to love watching Giroud play. He always scored against United. He always seemed to score against the top six. Always had a goal in him. Great in the air, great with his great left foot. But yeah, Giroud was class. I used to love watching Giroud. This video as well, it's sponsored by who's it sponsored by? Oh yeah, it's sponsored by me. Yeah, this guy. Get a load of this guy. By my own money. So hopefully the quality be getting a bit better, because I think I'm gonna be investing in a couple of lights, maybe new computer in the next month or so. So yeah, any donations, yeah, hit the Revolut. I'll put the phone number here. No, I'm joking. But Giroud, sicko baller. I used to love watching Giroud play. Especially, he's still been very well with AC Milan. I think he's 37, 38. Still gets called up to the French team. What can you not like about the lad? And if you know the clip, he's like, I can't help that I'm gorgeous. If you know the clip, you know the clip. If you don't, that just makes me sound like a right old. Yeah, so yeah, Giroud, class. So yeah, so my three players so far: David Silva, City legend; Giroud, Arsenal slash Chelsea legend. Arsenal probably won't like him because he went to Chelsea, but he won the Champions League, I think, with Chelsea. Yeah, he won the Champions League with Chelsea. I don't know. He didn't win the league with Chelsea, I don't think. I don't think he was there long enough. Or did he win the Champions League? We will actually see live. Let's have a check if Giroud won the Champions League. Let's have a gander. Hopefully the quality's pretty good, and you leave a like and subscribe. The comments on this one, or if people do want to comment, I seen the last video, yesterday's video has I think 30 views or 25 views or something, which is good because the day before that was 15. So we're slowly growing, and I'm just going to take it day by day. Hopefully I can try to get a video a day, every second day maybe. But in this video, hopefully everybody comments. You have to name top 3 favourite Prem Ballers. Let's say last 15 years, 20 years. Let's say since 1992 when the Prem was started. Sorry, why would I say 15 years? Doesn't make any sense. I'm only joking. But yeah, let's say since 1992, since the Prem started, top 3 favourite ballers that you could pick, but they're not from your home club, like the club you support. Yeah, so mine was David Silva, Giroud, and another one that is a bit random, but I loved him when he played, and he didn't have a long Premier League career, but if you know, you know. Hatem Ben Alpha, sicko mod. Newcastle. If you know the goal I'm talking about, picks the ball up the halfway line, drops a shoulder, bing, drops a shoulder, bing, like a prime Adam Furvey. But I think he went by about 3-4 players and just literally just passes a bottom corner for that Newcastle team with Johan Caboy, Jibril Cisse, loads of good players. Oh, not Jibril Cisse, sorry. Not Jibril Cisse. Demba Ba, and Papa Cisse. The one that scored the absolute cracking volley against Chelsea. You know the one I'm talking about. Ball gets thrown in from the left hand side, and he just slices it. Top bins. I can't even believe my eyes. But yeah, that Newcastle team, and you know and they had Colaccini at the back. Tim Krul was the goalkeeper. Shout out Tim Krul. But yeah, and they had the Wonga sponsorship. Remember that? Those were the days. Back when the Prem was the Prem. I love the Prem now anyway, but yeah, Hatem Ben Arfa, what a baller. I used to love, because I used to love playing FIFA. FIFA's a bit dead this year. I still play at the odd time, but 5-star skills, Hatem Ben Arfa was sick every year. Loved him. Probably starts off in the love of FIFA and then translates to real life. Or would I say I'd rather watch them in real life and then I would look them up on FIFA. I don't know, it was a bit of both I'd say, but yeah, so two French players and a Spanish boy. Half Jap, half Span. Did you know that? Put in the comment section if you knew that David Silva's half Japanese. And yeah, if you look at him, he actually looks like a little, don't say something racist, a little Mr. Miyagi, yeah. But yeah, he looks like he has a sprinkle of sushi in the bloodstream. But yeah, so top three players from the Prem that I loved who wasn't from my team is David Silva, who I rated 9.74312. Then I'd say Giroud, on his day, he always seemed to score against United. I would say I'd rate Giroud a good 8.86412. Giroud 6'9". Giroud is an absolute baller, and he's definitely a top shagger, by the way. Giroud, 100%. Then I'd say Hatem Ben Arfa didn't have a long Prem career, and he played for Hull City as well under Steve Bruce. How random is that? Ben Arfa played under Steve Bruce at Hull City. Super random, super random. I remember watching him on Match of the Day one night. I think he scored for Hull, and it was an absolute peach. But yeah, I used to love watching Ben Arfa play. So he looked like a B-Tech David Silva, who was still really good in his day, but David Silva was like a level above the rest. And I still think he's super underrated. Nobody ever... David Silva is like... He was like the way Michael Carrick was in the early 2000s to Manchester United. For City in the last few years, who won all the Prems, all the FA Cups. He obviously didn't lift the Champions League with City. But yeah, he was just a sicko. David Silva, what a baller. I'm gone on a long tangent. I have to go back to search up, did Giroud win the Premier League? Let's have a gander. Yeah, producer, get that up there. Oh, sorry, I'm the producer. I'm the producer, director, star. Yeah, that's basically it. But let's have a check here. Giroud, what a legend. His last game was on Saturday. Had 63 minutes, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 shots. That's quality. But yeah, 7 years ago, that bicycle, that scorpion kick. Remember the scorpion kick he scored against Crystal Palace in the Prem, where the ball came. Who was that? It could have been Sanchez or someone crossed it to him, and it was a bit of a fluky cross because it was behind him, and he just swung this big, whoopah, this left leg, and it went off his scorpion big fucking ankle, top bins off the crossbar and in. Beautiful goal. The fella was an absolute. He's 37. What a baller, and he's been married since 2011. Fair play to him. But yeah, let's have a see. Let's have a look here. Did he win the Prem? He won the World Cup, came runner-up in 2022, obviously. Let's have a look here. We'll get off the phone then. Honours. FA Cup, FA Cup, FA Cup. Chelsea. Champions League. FA Cup. Runner-up, runner-up. Yep, I was right. Still some trophy cabinet for like a boy that was basically signed as a bang average striker. Legend. How many FA Cups did he win? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 FA Cups, Community Shield 3 times, Europa League, Champions League, Serie A, World Cup. He's basically won it all that he could win. Yeah, he's just absolute baller. Loved watching Giroud play. But yeah, so back to the video again. We rated the 3 boys. We rated them. Just probably cut it off here. Hope everybody had a good new year. And we'll have a good new year, and hope all your resolutions get stuck to, and I hope the resolutions come true if there's anything big that you want to happen. And yeah, hope everybody had a good Christmas as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, and definitely comment the top 3 ballers in the Premier League era that you enjoyed watching that is not from the team you support. So yeah, hope you all had a good Christmas, and enjoy January. Peace. You won't see this part.